హైదరాబాద్ గొప్పతనం గురించి అప్పట్లోనే టైమ్స్ పత్రిక చాలా అద్భుతంగా రాసింది. అంటే నవాబ్ నిజాం మీర్ ఉస్మాన్ అలీ ఖాన్ ప్రపంచంలోనే అత్యంత ధనికుడే కాదు, ఆయన ఇండియా కోసం చాలా విలువైన ప్రాపర్టీస్ విడిచిపెట్టి వెళ్ళారు. ఇప్పుడు హైదరాబాద్ చూసినట్లయితే అందరికీ తెలుస్తాయి, కానీ ఢిల్లీలో కూడా ఈరోజు కూడా ప్రపంచానికి సంబంధించిన ఏ నేత వచ్చినా ప్రధానమంత్రి కలిసేది హైదరాబాద్ హౌస్లోనే. అంతేకాదు, మనం నిన్న చూసాం, అంటే ఇటీవల కోకాపేటలో అక్కడ ల్యాండ్ 1 ఎకరా 100 కోట్లు పలిగింది. దానికి కూడా బలమైన కారణం ఏంటంటే అప్పట్లో నిజాం తవ్వించిన గండిపేట తలాబ్ ఉంది. ఆ ఎఫెక్ట్తోనే ఆ ప్రాపర్టీ అంత విలువ చేసింది. అయితే మనతో పాటు 9వ నిజాం రౌనక్ యార్ ఖాన్ మనతో పాటు ఉన్నారు. ఆయనతో మరిన్ని విషయాలని షేర్ చేసుకుందాం. अस्सलाम वालेकुम साहब, मुबारक हो आप 9th नवाब के बाद के जो आवाम बहुत सारे बच्चे स्लम एरियाज में पढ़ रहे हैं, उनके लिए आप क्या करने वाले हैं? अब एक स्कूल में देखा मैं आपको, उस स्कूल के बच्चों को कुछ हेल्प कर रहे हैं, और दूसरे बच्चों के लिए आप क्या?
दूसरे बच्चे तो नहीं है, ये स्कूल से स्टार्ट कर रहा हूँ मैं, बिकॉज ये लोग पहचानते हैं. आई बीन द ब्रांड एम्बेसडर फ्रॉम द लास्ट 1 year. So I know it's a very important school and they have a lot of technology behind teaching. नहीं तो पहले ज़माने में क्या होता था कि बच्चों की याददाश्त पे डिपेंड करता था, इंटेलिजेंस में नहीं करता था. आप कितना रट के कितना याद रख के वो दिन पेपर पे लिखना बगैर कुछ देखे. आजकल हर जगह कंप्यूटर्स है, तो एक अजीब बात है कि कंप्यूटर में इन्फॉर्मेशन है और लोगों को बोल रहे नहीं कंप्यूटर आप बंद करके आप जवाब दो. कोई सेंस ही नहीं है. उसके हाथ में सेलफोन है तो उसमें पूरा लिखा हुआ है. जैसा आप मेरे आपके फ़ोन नंबर है आपके ख़ानदान के, आपके वो आपके किताब में रहते, आपके सेल में रहते. आपको बोल रहे नहीं आप किताब सेल बंद करके पूरे रट के जो सो आप बोलो, कोई मकसद ही नहीं है उसका. तो जब आपके फ़ोन में फ़ोन नंबर्स है या इन्फॉर्मेशन है, आप फ़ोन नंबर्स वो इन्फॉर्मेशन लेके आपका जो भेजा है या दिमाग है आप अच्छी चीज़ों पे लगा सकते हैं. इन इम्प्रूवमेंट, इन क्या बोलते हैं, डिस्कवरी, इन सो मेनी साइंटिफिक थिंग्स, साइंटिफिक इनोवेशंस योर ब्रेन कैन बी यूज फॉर. पहले ज़माने में इट वॉज ओनली मेमोरी. सो एवरीथिंग इज चेंजिंग. सो आई एम वेरी इम्प्रेस्ड विद दिस स्कूल, माई होम इटली. And my school, if you see the decor, I think you should pan your camera around and check it out. I've never seen a school look so pretty. If I was a kid, I would have loved to be here, whether I studied or not. Even now, I feel an urge to just be here and hang around because the whole thing is, the atmosphere is so bright and cheerful. And I think the kids would just love to be here. And some of the kids, you've heard the parents saying, even on a Sunday, they are, making a noise about wanting to go back to school, though it's closed on Sundays. So that's the atmosphere these people have, and they are very scientific about it. So I joined them, and now I promised to give education to 20 students for free. And this is a very high-end school. So people are thinking, when we say, she used the word scholarship. So they are confusing things like scholarship means for students who do very well. तो उन्ना बोल रहे हैं, उन्ना समझ रहे हैं कि जो स्कूल बच्चा ऑलरेडी अच्छा कर रहा और पैसे वाले उनका बच्चा है, उसको फ्री दे के क्या फ़ायदा. वैसा नहीं है वो. शी इज़ यूजिंग द वर्ड, शी इज़ लाइक मोस्टली स्टडीड इन जर्मनी and Italy. She speaks Italian. So she's used the word, scholarship, which is confusing people. Scholarship, what she means is like the children will be taken care of for free. And that child can come from any background. So it has to be from a poor background. That's a rich background, so why would they offer this free service anyway? So they are doing that, and I'm helping them have, those 20 children and 15 teachers. They're going to be given 250 hours of top level, the world's top level of education for teachers to handle children, because children are difficult. To get their attention is very difficult. They keep running around, they're not ready to study, and you don't even know their mental capacity. A grown-up person, like in graduation, he's already past 12, so it's easy what his capacity is, and he's there to study. He's already paid the fees, he's conscious that he has to study. So they are easy to handle, and they're grown-ups, so you can explain things. With children, it's very difficult. You have to have a knack. So teaching those teachers is very essential. And once I see the result in those teachers, I don't mind, promoting another 100 teachers. Because teachers, I think today, teaching teachers is more important than teaching students. You teach the teachers, they'll go and spread. Same thing with my family, with the Nizam's family. I'm trying to help them, not by giving direct money. Some amount I might disburse if they require it, immediately. But I'd like to finance them for their own litigations, where they can win the litigation and get about 100 times more than what I can give them. And I have limited resources. I cannot spend them all on just distributing the money. Then I'll have nothing left, and their properties will be stuck forever. If I use that money, instead of giving it to them in litigation and fighting the cases, they will get their own property back, which is about 1,000 times more than what I can give them. So that's my message.
सोशल सर्विस के साथ आपके फैमिली डिस्प्यूट खत्म करने के लिए कोई पॉलिटिकल पार्टी ज्वाइन करने का इरादा है क्या?
No, I don't think so. At this point, I don't know. I'm favorable towards TRS because they're doing well. I know them, and they're nice, and they're not controversial in any way. So I'm with TRS. I have a lot of friends in Congress. I have a lot of friends in BJP also. So I think I'm going to use anyone.
सपोर्ट है लेकिन आप इलेक्शन में डायरेक्ट लड़ना कुछ भी
नहीं
नहीं।
वो आदत भी नहीं है, वो नहीं आता ना, और फिर जाके इमीडिएटली आपको, अब जैसा फॉर एग्जांपल इफ आई जॉइन TRS or if I join some other party, I'll immediately start having to talk something about say MIM. Now both those boys are from my MIM leaders. They are from my school. So the last thing I can do is start talking bad about them. I can't imagine myself doing that.
अच्छा, एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा हूँ साहब, 7th निज़ाम अपना खजाना कहाँ छुपा है साहब, आपको कुछ पता है क्या?
वो किसको भी नहीं है, पूरी दुनिया में किसको पता नहीं है। वो जाके इतना मालूम है कि उन्होंने इतना बड़ा एस्टेट खरीदे, क्या बोलते हैं, शीप एस्टेट लिए ऑस्ट्रेलिया में, कि वो प्लेन में भी इधर से उधर तक पहुंचने के लिए कुछ 4-7 मिनट लगते हैं सुना में। सो फॉर दैट्स नॉट अ जोक एट ऑल। सो आई थिंक मे बी ही स्क्वांडर्ड द मनी, देन ही फेल बैक ऑन टैक्स एरियाज एंड ऑल, एंड आई थिंक द गवर्नमेंट स्टार्टेड टेकिंग चंक्स ऑफ दैट प्रॉपर्टी, एंड फाइनली आई थिंक दे confiscated property, or I don't know what happened. So I think part of the money went there. A lot of the treasure, nobody knows where it went, because the treasure was serious. In what they talk about this jewelry, Nizam jewelry, is I think 130-40 crores, is nothing, because that jewelry was kept aside by the family to be sold in times of an emergency, just to get over some awkward situation. So obviously, if you are women of a family, you're not going to put some of your favorite stuff for auction. You'll put stuff which you're not interested in as an emergency, because that stuff also has value in terms of direct cash value, if not aesthetic value or sentimental value. तो वही करेंगे ना, वो अपने पसंद की चीज़ नहीं देंगे, वो खाली सोने का इतना वेट है, डायमंड का इतना वेट है, वो बाजू रख देंगे, they'll put it aside to be sold. So that jewelry, I would call it the trash jewelry of the family, which is so talked about. Again, because the press covered it, it's famous. But the main treasure would have been unbelievable, because that's the one they wanted to keep, not sell it away in some auction. So that treasure, very few people have an idea where it went.
శుక్రియా సార్.
Yeah.
నిజాం తన నిధిని ఎక్కడ దాచిపెట్టాడో అనే దాని మీద కుటుంబంలో కూడా స్పష్టత లేదని ఆయన అభిప్రాయపడుతున్నారు. అలాగే దాంతోపాటు తనకు సంబంధించిన ప్రాపర్టీలు చాలా వివాదాస్పద స్టేజ్లో ఉన్నందువల్ల తాను కమ్యూనిటీకి ఏం చేయలేకపోతున్నానని, అలాగే తాను ప్రజా సంక్షేమం కోసం రాజకీయాల్లో ఉన్నప్పటికీ డైరెక్ట్గా తాను పోటీ చేయలేనని ఆయన చెప్తున్నారు.